Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back in to another episode on the NationCraft server. My name is SoothingFilly and we are now on episode 16. 16. I am staggered by how quickly these are all progressing. How are we doing? I hope you're having a fantastic day. I hope you are. We start things off in this day's episode. We start things off in today's episode right where we left off at the last episode. So what we are doing at the moment is trying to come up with a decent build inside of our mansion here. I'm still kind of not struggling for ideas, but I'm still throwing ideas around for exactly what we want to have on the interior and what we want this exterior to look like. Because these big boxes are very much only an outline. I will intend to have like glass mirrors and things like that. Not mirrors, balconies and things. I'm also thinking that the entranceway here should not be ground level. I'm thinking it should be kind of raised up a couple. So we like this sort of thing. I want it to be a fairly wide entranceway. But yeah, and like have some kind of raised path coming out from it, if that makes any sense. Now the question about what to do on the interior has also arisen. For example, if this is the floor, if this is the sort of the floor height here, what exactly are we going to do beneath it? I think this is going to be the perfect room for me to do my aquatic floor idea. So basically what I'm thinking about doing is having some glass sort of laying out the majority of this floor, perhaps a border around the outside of other material. And then beneath the glass, we're going to have a couple of layers of water and then some sand, and like just generally make it a bit like a very tropically watery area down there. Maybe have some fish down there, and I think that might be good. That might be a positive way to start to enter the building, so to speak. So yeah, I'm still a bit torn about how much space we're going to have above it, because I do want some balconies. So we sort of did some rough marking out with some stone here about some balconies. Although I suppose there's still quite a lot of headroom up here, isn't there? Yeah, we could raise this up a bit. I think this could stand to come up a block, couldn't it? Yes. Okay, let's do that. So I think the next plan is just going to be basically to dig this out a little bit and see what this looks like with the sort of aquatic flooring. We need to come up with a better name for the aquatic floor. What do you call indoor? It's not a pool. It's not a pond. What is it? Fish tank. That's what I mean. A fish tank is the word I'm looking for, Philly. Jesus. You'd think I could English better, but no. You'd think wrong. If you thought I could English better than I am right now, you are sadly mistaken. So let's grab these blocks, because I'm not made of blocks, you know. Well, I suppose I am in a figurative. Aren't we all made of blocks in a figurative sense? Let's dig this down a couple of layers anyway and see what we can come up with. And normally when I start these episodes, I have a good idea. You know, you roughly plan out what you want to achieve by the end of the episode, sort of thing. I have a rough idea of what the title should probably be, and you know what I want the sort of the landscape to look like when I'm finished, whatever project it is. But today, I'm kind of starting it on the fly. I know that I need to start this next episode. I know sort of in order to try and keep to any kind of time schedule, I need to get things rolling. But instead of planning this one out, I'm just going to shoot from the hip a little bit and see what we're going to. But as someone said to me the other day, you just need to trust your creative brain a bit. So we're going to be trusting our creative brains and hoping that they don't let us down, and whatever we do in today's episode, I don't end up ripping out again. I'm optimistic, but we shall see. I don't see the floors there. This room is suddenly not that big. It may be worth dropping the floor down a bit, because we can always, if we put the floor there, that's not right, is it? That's not going to get me up. If we put the floor here, that might be better. I can always just drop the landscape out here down a level. It's going to be a lot more digging, but yeah, that might be the way through, because I need to retain as much of this headspace as possible. Yeah, I thought maybe C's below, and I thought I might even knock out a section of the ceiling above and have like a glass roof, so that we can't. Oh, sorry, hiccups there. Oh, Am I well? Am I okay? I'm not sure that I am. Yeah, so let's at least get this floor in. I think step one is going to be to get a floor in. I did buy. There's one of the. I think it's Wading Through Life and Tab twice on our server. I've opened up a coral shop, so I'm going to be. I've already bought a bunch of stuff from them. I have a feeling I'm going to end up buying much more from them before our time is over here. But if we get this floor in, we can get some fissures in, we can get some glass down, and then we can kind of get a feel for it. Kind of get a feel for where the rest of the building is going to be going with. I must say, I'm getting a bit of a. I've been inspired in different ways recently with this. I was really struggling with any ideas for this house, and then literally I was speaking with my partner TMG. My partner's name is Tom. His Twitch name is TMG. I was speaking with him about, I've got no ideas, like zilch. There's nothing going on in my head. And he goes, oh, well, I toured a mansion once. And I was like, oh, did you? And he's like, yeah. He sort of told me about the sort of things they had in there. And I was like, that's a brilliant idea. I could totally do that. That's also a good idea. Oh, my God. So, yeah, he's sort of done me an inspiration to get moving on this build. So it's much thanks to him that we're making any progress at all. Actually, that's probably... Oh, I'm messing this up. I know I am. If I do that, thank you. All right, there you go. Have you ever seen anyone make such a meal of just making a chest? Jeebus. I did think as well. Before we move too much further on with this, I want to see if it's possible to get some odd details in here. So I thought one thing Tom kind of mentioned was a big feature of these mansions that he was touring was that their flooring, he said white marble seems to be a sign of wealth. He goes, I don't know what it is about white marble, but it seems to be that, you know, the way to tell it's expensive is that it is made of white marble. And I thought to myself, the only really sort of marbly block that we have in Minecraft is probably polished diorite. I've never actually successfully used polished diorite before, but I'm thinking it could be. Could it? Is it too much to ask? Could it be that that diorite is the solution to our flooring needs for this place? Or are we going to end up overusing this and again ripping this all out? We shall see. Time will tell. Oh, I also changed my wings. I got a bit bored of the jetpack ones. I put them up for sale in the shop, and I stole the gold leaf ones because I quite like the effect. So yeah, we shall see how we feel about these. I think they match my glasses as well, a little bit, my goggles. So we'll be keeping these on for a little while longer. Let me know what you think. If you have any opinions one way or the other in the chat, you know I do love to read your comments. Big shout out as well to in my last video, I uploaded it. you know the video that was meant to be no mistakes on, and there's no problems with the editing. yeah, that didn't go so well. I was someone called King in my chat immediately notified me. They went, "Hey, SoothingFilly, I've just watched the video." He says it's a good video, but you have a slight case of it seems to be 22 minutes of good video followed by 2.5 hours of black screen. So I was like, oh. So yeah, that came back down quite quickly, and then we had to panically rescan that and re-upload that. So thank you very much, King, for your vigilance. I think the word I'm looking for is vigilance in watching the videos and letting me know within minutes. Luckily, like it can't have been more than 20 minutes since I put the video up that he said he'd watched it to the end. So thank you very much for hitting me up and letting me know that there'd been some mistakes. So we got the basics in. I quite like it. I'm quite liking how this is going so far. I just need to do a bit of decoration under here. We're going to put some glass up on top. I tell you what, this marble's not looking too bad, is it? This whole what the? Who? Oh, Jesus, you're right underneath me. Right, okay. That. Thank you. that really confused me for a second there. I was like, I don't know what's going on. So I just thought I would not just sort of decorate like that. I thought I would sort of, I don't know, place some coral blocks down. We're going to light it up as well and see if we can sort of decorate a bit more. I've not really done this before. I'm not completely clued up on what is going to be a good idea and what's going to be a bit of a bad one. So we're just going to try some things out here. Just want to give this a bit more life, really. Because I intend to put sort of lights and just, I don't know, zhuzh it up a bit, if you know what I'm saying. Ooh. Just going right against my own rule there. Maybe like that. What is that? Oh, okay, fine. We appear to be missing some wall blocks. That simply won't do. We'll have to with that'll do the trick. That's fine. Oh, I see. I dug right through them. Yeah, the problem is I've got a beacon out there. There's a beacon out there now. So if I'm mining at absolute top speed, and it can catch you off guard. The old speed mine. I must admit, I know. All right, unpopular opinion time, guys. I don't think I'm the biggest fan of Haste 2. When it comes to mining out like large amounts of stone, obviously you just can't beat it. But like, it's a pain in the backside to have on. Like, for example, now, like, I'm not digging out lots of beacons, so I'm not digging out lots of beacons. I'm not digging out lots of blocks, so having it on now is nothing short of like a pain in the backside, to be honest with you. Because like you try and do something, you try and like knock one block out, and boom, you've knocked out several. You've knocked out a whole line of them. Yeah, I just think it's often a lot of trouble. I wouldn't say more trouble than it's worth, because you know there are times when you're trying to mine out lots, and obviously they're pretty invaluable. If I do, see, how many did I take out there? 3 blocks. This is craziness. I tell you, this is craziness. Let's put some blue down. We'd be in a right pickle if we didn't have these, eh? Right, I love the way they light up underwater. Oh, they're so pretty. Right. The problem is, like, I don't know about you, but I don't really see much effect until there's 4 of them. Do you know what I mean? Like, 1. Is there even any difference there? Can you guys see any difference? No. 1, 2, nothing. 3, there's a slight boost. So I can kind of understand 3. Really? So I can put these on. I can put these on the top, but I can't put them on the sides. Huh? How bizarre! I thought you could. Oh, damn! I need a pickaxe. Mental note, Philly: do not just remove these for no reason. You must remove these with a pickaxe or not at all. I thought we could put these in the... I thought these were placeable on the side of things. I swear. That's fan. Can I put... okay, so you can put fans on the side of things. Oh, I like the yellow and the purple. I do like the yellow and the purple. Can you put fans on top of things? Okay, so I really like the fans. The fans are cool. I'd say that's looking pretty good. I'd say that's looking pretty good. I'm quite happy with that. All right, cool. Let's accidentally overmine our way out of here. There you go. And now all we need to do is we need some fishes in here. I definitely gonna need some fishes. What else do we need? So we've got fishes. If we had fishes, we would need glass. Cool. I brought the glass with me already. I'm actually way ahead of myself with glass. Glass we have. I'm not worried about the lack of glass. Now I did think about putting the coral in at a distinct pattern, like my antler logo thing. But I do you know what? It looks cool right up there. That I quite like how it looks on top of that tower. So I think I'm going to leave it there for the logos. But I just want for fishes. Oh, is that running water? Oh, we can't have that. That's no good. Okay, cool. That's all right. Put you in there, you in there. All of the clownfish. Oh, you're pretty. You know, I've never actually used these tropical fish before. And if I'm honest with you, I just kind of went to the tropical fish shop that Tab Twice is set up in the shopping centre, and I just kind of like bought a bunch of random fish that, you know. I think, to be honest with you, she's not selling them for as much as she could do. But I think that looks good. I think that looks good. All right, let's do this. Let's go boop boop. Can we see the fishes? We can see the fishes. Oh, I like that. I mean, you're all clustering around this corner. They all seem to want to swim over here. Or do they just want to swim away from me? Do they maybe just want to swim away from me? I don't know. I don't know. I tell you what though, let's put some glass on top of this. So I brought some light blue glass because I thought maybe I originally was going to go like a white stained glass, but then I thought to myself, not everything has to. I was using quite a lot of white stained glass in the base. Not everything has to be white stained glass. So I thought maybe some blue stained glass. So I figured we would give this a try. Let's see how this looks, shall we? Yeah, see, ooh, the shaders make that look weird. Oh, that got rid of it. Okay, no, it's back. It's back. Well, when the shaders aren't making it look weird, look at that. You know, I think it works. Got lots more blue dye, so. Oh, that's weird. I have to change my texture pack. My shaders. Shaders always it gets a bit weird when it comes to glass and water. I often find that's the case. If, for those of you who've been watching this series for a long time, you remember the first few episodes. I was going to build my base underwater, and I really the way water behaves with glass and shaders is one of the main reasons I didn't continue it in the end, because I wanted to play with shaders because I'm finally running Java Minecraft. Up until then, I've been running Bedrock. And I could use shaders, and basically because I can, I wanted to. So yeah, I wanted to. Oh, damn it! Oh wow! Gonna need some more glass, but let's turn our shaders off. Right, so this is regular, non-shadowy, standard Minecraft. Let's see. That looks good. I like that. I do. I like that a lot. I think that's okay. I can live with this. I mean, it's a bit unsettling that all the fish are just clustered in this corner. I wonder what's up with that. Like, all the fishies are clustered in the corners. I wonder why. Do you know what we could really do with Mojang? We could do with some fish food. I would like to feed these fish. You know, how cool would it be if you could breed like tropical fish just by putting not seeds, because I'm not sure they have seeds, but if there was like a special fish food you could buy or make, you know, I think that would be cool. I do think that would be cool. Let's put our buckets away. And I need glass. I got the feeling. Yeah, let's put some. I'm gonna put some more sand into smelt here because I've just got a feeling that's this one stack is not going to be enough. And while we're here, actually, let's put on the big shaders. Let's put on the big boy vibrant shader, shall we? And see what the thing looks like that, shall we? Thing, Jesus, you know what I mean. Aquarium. See what the aquarium looks like with that. That's the word I'm looking for. Wowza! Can I not have words or use brain today? Woo! It is too late for me. I mean, I am recording this at like stupid o'clock in the morning. I've just finished a night shift, so I am tired, but I am excited to see what this looks like. Oh, look at that! Oh, I'm very happy with that. This looks really pretty. Oh, happy with that. Happy with that. Look how pretty that is. And the shaders aren't playing silly buggers with this at all. Oh my god, that looks beautiful. That is looking mighty fine. Cool. Right, let's get all this glass in then. And then we can move along with the next bit of the mansion. Ah, for the love of God, would I stop putting these up here? Jeez. Thank you. Oh, and by the way, when you hear me say things like, let's move on with the next part of the video and stuff like that, and we can get on. When I say things like, oh, let's get on with what's happening next, that's normally a good indication that I have no clue what I'm going to do next. Just as an FYI, because I do not know. All I know is that this roof now feels balcony feels awful low. Feels awful, and I'm out of glass again. Oh, come on, this one little corner. So we might have to do something about that. Either raise this barrier, like this balcony, up a block. Yeah, for sure. Wow, I'm going to be using a lot of glass. Right, let's get the rest of this in, and yeah, we can move on to the next part of the build. You know, every time I see this floor with with the vibrant shaders on, I absolutely love it. Really happy with that. Really thoroughly happy with that. I mean, they're still clustered around the corner. I'm going to Google this because there must be something weird. But I did a little bit more work, as you can see. I've also figured out a good way we can stop the beacon from bothering us when we don't need it. That should do the trick. And then if we need it again, I can just knock the block off. And happy days. Wow, frame rate. Wow, yeah, this the one problem with this shader pack is ever since I put my cow and sheep farm in, this shader pack now causes like massive lags, like massive lag spikes. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to do something about one or the other there. Anyway, we're coming to the end of what I've got time to do today. But I just got one or two more things I just want to get in place. As you can see, I did get the other balcony in. I like these like staggered floors. I like the way that they go up like that. That sort of makes me happy. And I think that sort of works. I continued the use of the marble floors up here as well. I just think it needs something else. So I'm just going to throw down some black glass along here. See if that helps. I know these you must. I don't know how many FPS the recording is picking up, but I am getting like. I think less than 30 at this point. This is awful. I'm going to get... the floor is too good, though. The floor is just too good to ruin. So, oh, come on. Come on, play ball, please. Please. All right. So I think, yeah, with the addition of the black glass up here, I definitely think that sort of gives this a more finished air to it. I think there needs to be some details. I'm probably thinking like some desks or something, some kind of display up here. I don't know. There needs to be something done up here, some kind of either, I don't know. It needs some detail anyway. That's a bit bland for me at the moment. You'll also might notice I've knocked a hole in the ceiling because I just felt like with the water below, it needed sky above. And now what I want to do, I'm going to nip out this sort of temporary hole I made in the building here. You can see it's all very professionally done, of course. But what I was thinking is if we just do something sort of domey here, you know, instead of just going with the flat glass black roof, if we do something like this. I like that. That's cool. I like how that sort of appears from the, because I can't have it button up too. I don't want like a sheer thing here, but this works quite well. Yeah, I quite like that. Right, let's get this filled in. I'm out of black glass already. Right, okay. I think I'm going to put that as the episode, as this this episode's title. I am now out of glass. I seem to be in a constant state of out of glass this episode. Right, wow, this frames is too much. It's too much. I'm sorry. It's gonna be a video shaders. Sorry, vibrant shaders. Oh, but God bless. God bless. Even that's not perfect. I've never had a laggy base before. Like, my base has never been the issue with lag. I think for the first time in my life, I've managed to do enough to a base that it's actually starting to become a problem. I don't know if I'm happy about that or not. Everyone, everyone watching this video now, even though it's far too late already, I want you to cross your fingers that 2 stacks of black glass is enough to pull this off. Because if it isn't, I'm going to go absolutely loopy. Right, let's do that. I think we need another row along there. Oh, down to our last stack. Come on. I think we've got enough. I think we've finally managed to pull it off. Boop. Alrighty then. Look at that. Yep, and with that all said and done, I would say that is looking beautiful. We've got our clear glass texture pack on. I've put the vibrant shaders back on. Oh, this base is starting to come together, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting excited. This is supposed to be my mansion build, and I tell you what, I am absolutely loving how it's coming along so far. We need to get lots of glass in here. We need to get lots of more work. This is going to be a whole area in here. And as we go inside, look at what we've achieved today. Oh, do you know what? I need to... Yeah, look at that. See, shaders and glass. I tell you, shaders and glass. It causes no end of problems, but it's kind of worth it. Yep, happy with that. Let's have a look. Let's have a bit of a fly around, shall we? Lag. We're going to suffer with some frames. Oh, I tell you what, this place is starting to come together. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank each and every one of you for popping by another one of my YouTube videos. That's going to be all we've got time for today. Yeah, I am trying to keep these episodes sort of nice and brief as I can. And I am failing so far, but we're going to keep trying with that. If you've been here and watched all the way to the end, thank you so much for your love, support, likes, shares, subscribes. All of those good things are wonderfully helpful. Thank you so much for being here. My name has been SoothingFilly, and I will see you all in the next episode. Links to the Discord and groups like that are down below, because I've got a bunch of new projects that are starting out that I'm going to be announcing fairly soon. So click those links. Join the Discord. Join the conversation.